It is my great privilege to open the annual, ever-exciting Ben-Gurion University of the Negev Honorary Doctoral Degree Conferment Ceremony this year on our 40th anniversary. Today's ceremony is about celebrating wonderful achievements and accomplishments in varied and numerous fields. Throughout the years, we have had the honor of paying tribute to great leaders, each in his or her individual arena. But this event has always been about celebrating and cherishing contribution, not only in the charitable sense, although benevolence is highly commendable, but in terms of giving and sharing of oneself in order to create and build. We are here to recognize outstanding contributors of talent, expertise, time, and resources. People who affect change, create an impact, and make a dent in areas that matter to individuals, communities, nations, and the whole world. A technology, medical, and scientific entrepreneur, Dr. Martine Rothblatt has brought major shifts and advances to human and world standards with her innovation. Her satellite technology, medical therapies, and human genome policies have effected forceful change on a grand scale. We are honored to have you here tonight, Dr. Rothblatt, and we look forward to realizing our new partnership. Thank you.
It is a proud tradition at BGU that we honor great scientists, people who have made outstanding cultural contributions, such as artists, sculptors, and musicians, as well as people who have contributed in various and diverse ways to human society, be it outside of Israel, nationally within Israel, or to the Negev region. BGU was founded as an institution for higher education in fields of both science and technology, and arts and humanities. Therefore, we take the occasion of our annual meeting of the Board of Governors to honor those who have made an important difference to a very wide range of fields, both scientifically and culturally. And now it is my privilege, for the last time, as rector of this outstanding university, which has come a very long way in 40 years, to say a few words on the men and women of science, technology, culture, society, and the arts who have honored us by joining our family as doctorates honoris causa. Martine Rothblatt, an impressive Renaissance woman with a diversified background that impact on real life, from astrophysics to medical ethics and recently to Middle Eastern policies.
All the great deans of the university and the magnificent seven that is sitting behind me. You heard about them, and I'll just say a few words. I'm not going to elaborate. Martine Rothblatt, through the incredible Raymond Dweck, I met her 2 years ago, one of the most incredible persons in the world, and I know she'll mean a lot for the future of this university in Israel.
I call upon Dr. Martine Rothblatt to rise and approach the podium. I invite the President of the University and the Rector of the University to join the honoree. The justifications for granting the degree are found in the scroll, and the scroll reads as follows. The Senate and the Executive Committee of Ben-Gurion University of the Negev hereby resolve to honor Dr. Martine Rothblatt in acknowledgement of a brilliant attorney who has played a transformative role in numerous spheres, with esteem for a pioneering entrepreneur who reimagined the role of satellite communications and launched a whole new industry, and who, as a visionary lawyer and legal consultant, led international efforts to obtain endorsement for space-based services and direct-to-person satellite radio transmissions, as well as for the International Bar Association's biopolitical project to develop a draft universal Declaration on the Human Genome and Human Rights for the United Nations. In appreciation of a compassionate founder, of the biotechnology company United Therapeutics Corporation, and Director of Medical Research Foundations, who has contributed greatly to the development of innovative and life-saving medical treatments, and who constantly poses new ethical challenges to those involved in the field worldwide. In recognition of the author of many books and articles for an active involvement as the founder of the World Against Racism Foundation and its virtual museum, and in honor of the heartfelt commitment to promote equality and tolerance between peoples and to advancing scientific research in the Negev, by conferring upon her the degree of Doctor Philosophiae Honoris Causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Signed, Professor Rivka Karmi, President, Professor Jimmy Weinblatt, Rector, and Roy Zuckerberg, Chairman of the Board of Governors. The Rector will confer the hood, and the President will present the scroll. Dr. Rothblatt, you are invited to deliver your address.
Toda Roba, Erev Tov. Leaders of Ben-Gurion University, leaders of Beersheva, Minister Braverman, fellow honorees, honored participants in this beautiful ceremony. I am honored and humbled to receive this doctorate from Ben-Gurion University. I'm honored because a doctorate recognizes a great achievement, and a doctorate from BGU means that one of the world's leading universities believes in the importance of your achievement. There is the saying that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. There could be no more esteemed beholder of intellectual beauty than Ben-Gurion University. Hence, there could be no greater honor bestowed upon me. Thank you from the core of my soul. I am also humbled to receive this recognition because I am in awe of the achievements of each and every Israeli, mighty and modest, who, with your bodies and souls, your bodies and minds, have carved this awesome country from a scarred corner of barren earth. The American writer, Octavia Butler, observed that belief motivates action or it does nothing. Success is 1% inspiration, but 99% perspiration. Well, my admiration goes to those who have translated their belief into action and given their blood, sweat, and tears to create this beautiful land of Israel. I am humbled with sweetness, like honey on bread, to be counted in your number with this BGU degree. 30 years ago this month, I presented a revolutionary concept to the world's largest maker of communication satellites, Hughes Aircraft Company. This concept was to launch satellites whose broadcasts were designed to cross national borders. Frankly, the concept was at the time illegal because international law required all such satellite transmissions to stay within national borders to the extent technically possible. The company's chief scientist, Harold Rosen, the inventor of geostationary satellites, told me, "Martine, that's a great idea. I'd love to build it. But first you need to persuade 193 countries to amend their treaties to permit it." It took my colleagues and I several years, but by 1987, treaties were amended to permit transborder satellite communications. And I do not think it is a mere coincidence that shortly thereafter, the Berlin Wall came tumbling down. 14 years ago this month, I presented a mind-numbing concept to the executives of SmithKline Glaxo, one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies. I told them that rare diseases could be profitably treated with medicines if the price of the medicines were made equal to the cost of their development divided by the number of patients. They countered, but that means some medicines will cost $50,000 per year because there are so few patients. Who will pay that? I responded that the people who will pay it are the same people who pay everyone else's medicines, the same people who pay $50,000 for each smart bomb, the same people who pay $50,000 for each government employee's salary, which is all the nation's people, as a shared burden. For the life of one or a few people is just as important as the lives of many. They didn't seem to believe me, so I added, it says in the Talmud, he who saves the life of one person is as if they have saved the lives of all. Well, they did not on the spot convert to Judaism. And they did very politely show me the door. Fortunately, with more persuasion, they did license my company the medicine that has launched a huge wave of efforts toward treating rare diseases. I named our company United Therapeutics because we were uniting all the people with rare diseases into a stronger whole. By sharing our efforts, by sharing our burdens, we grew our potential and magnified our impact. And so I believe it is with Eretz Yisrael. As a nation, we are small, but through our willingness to cross borders like satellite communications and to share sovereignty as our patients share their hopes and dreams, we can grow mightily into an unlimited future. Today's recognition provides me with continued energy to put that belief into action. Thank you very much.